right, so let's look at my second example. So on here, we have a bunch of pictures and we have to match that to the equations that it goes with. So let's look at number one. I'm going to look at the equations. So it says G plus H has to equal 180. So I've got two angles and they have to add up to 180. So I look at A and those are across. Remember, those are vertical, which means they're equal. I look at B, G and H they're side by side, and when I put them together, they make a line. So I know that a line adds up to 180. So I'm going to pick B. All right, let's look at number two. Number two says G equals H. That means that angle G is the same size as angle H. Well, I remember I just talked about A. If these angles are across from each other, we called those vertical, and they're the same size, so they must be equal. So number two is A. All right, number three says 2H plus G equals 90. So 90, I remember, was a right angle, and I need to have two H's and G. So I'm looking for three angles that add up to be 90. So let's look at C. Well, I don't have two H's. Let's look at D. I've got two H's. I've got something missing in G, but remember, these are vertical. So if that's G. This is also G. And I know all of these together equal that box, which means they equal 90. So number three is D. All right, question number four. G plus H plus 48 equals 180. So now let's look at E. I've got a line. I've got H plus G plus 48. When we add, we can add them in any order. So there we go. So 4 is E, which leaves, if I look at C, these are all across. Remember, vertical angles. So that one's also going to be G. And all three of those add up to a line as well. So it does match up.